Hey guys, happy September. Holy moly. Whew. I officially get married this month. Whew. Let's just let that sink in for a minute. So today I am sharing some of my favorite things from the month of August. I have some entertainment favorites, books, beauty, and a new YouTuber. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first is a new TV show that I've watched, and it is Very Cavallari. I always thought Kristen Cavallari's last name was pronounced Cavallari, but makes sense because it rhymes with very, so I think we're good on that now. But it's on E, and I don't watch a lot of things on E, so it was kind of a new channel for me to be watching. But basically she has a jewelry line that was opening a store called Uncommon James, and it kind of just followed like her and her staff's lives leading up to the opening of the store. So the drama wasn't really with her, it was with her staff, but it was just like a guilty pleasure show. Like, just, it was something that I tried to like watch every week. I just like recorded it and then would watch it after. Because it was on at the same time as Sharp Objects, I think, or maybe even later, but I was in bed by then. But it was just something that I like wanted to watch by myself, like just could kind of relax and not do anything and just enjoy it. So it is like a guilty pleasure show, but I enjoyed it, and it's gonna come back for a second season, so it was cool and I'm excited for more. If you like The Hills, like, it's fairly similar, just follows Kristen's life. It was cool to kind of see into her life now. She doesn't show her kids, which if you follow her on social media, she doesn't show their faces, so that was kind of like expected, I guess. But it's interesting to see her relationship with her husband and just kind of like their life, and it was just interesting, and I would recommend it if you like those types of shows. Next, I can't remember if I've already talked about this, but if I did, it would have been probably a year ago. And I know I talked about the book, but I'm gonna be talking about The Handmaid's Tale, the television show. So I'm on season 2 now, and I think if I would have talked about it, I would have watched like the first 3 episodes. But now I'm into it, and I've been watching it while I've been making flowers for the wedding cake. And oh boy, it is very well done, but it is intense. Like, now I'm at the point where, like, because I have episodes to watch, and I know that like the season just finished, so it's gonna be a while before there are new episodes, that I can really take my time with it. And honestly, I can only watch like 1, maybe 2 episodes at a time, and then I need something lighter just because it's so heavy. But it's really well done, and the second season is really interesting because the first season ends when the book finishes, so it's like completely new. You don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's intense and dark and creepy, but I love it, so I would recommend that. And then next, on like the other end of the spectrum, I've been watching 30 Rock, so I kind of will watch The Handmaid's Tale, and then while I'm making flowers, watch an episode of that and be like, I need something lighter. So I've been watching 30 Rock. I'm about halfway through the second season, and I've been watching it on Amazon Prime Video. It's definitely a show that I've always kind of wanted to watch, and I read Tina Fey's book, Bossy Pants, like when it first came out. I think I read it in hardcover. So it was kind of interesting to see like how she always wanted Alec Baldwin and convincing him to do TV and stuff like that. So it's just been good, and I like it, and I think I will definitely continue watching it, and then I hope to watch like Parks and Recreation after that. But there are quite a few seasons of 30 Rock, so I have a little bit to go. But definitely lighter. I like the sense of humor. It doesn't necessarily make me laugh out loud, but it is funny and enjoyable, and I like it. So next, the book category. So the first book, well, the only book I like read all the way through, is called Still Me by Jojo Moyes. So it's the 3rd book in the Me Before You like series. So the first one was Me Before You, the second one was Me After You, and then the 3rd one is Still Me. So it follows Louisa, right, that's her name, the character from the first book, and she moves to New York to be like a personal assistant of a really wealthy family that like someone from the first book is in, like working for the family as well. So she packs up, moves to New York, and is working for someone who's very wealthy and like high society in New York. So you kind of get like a glimpse into that and just her life and how she like keeps a relationship going with someone back in England. And it's just really interesting. I definitely enjoyed it more than the second one. I maybe enjoyed that one the most of the three. But yeah, I did like the second one. I kind of just like read to read it, but then this one I was excited and like really wanted to know what was going to happen, and couldn't put it down. So I could picture it as a movie too. Like I think it would lend itself well, but I don't know if they'll ever do the second or third one in a movie. But I definitely enjoyed it. And then the next book is a cookbook, which is other way Fixate. So it's by Autumn Calabrese. So I've been doing the 21-day fix, getting that wedding bod ready, and it's kind of like the diet that I've been doing before the wedding. So this is a 21-day fix. Like she is the person who did the 21, like created the 21-day fix. So it's a recipe. It's a cookbook of all recipes that are 21-day fix approved. As you can see, we have a couple that we want to try, and we have tried stuff in there. So basically the 21-day fix is like a portion control. So there are all of these containers. So like the purple is fruit, red is protein, yellow is carb, orange is seed and dressing, green is vegetables, and blue is a healthy fat. So you get, depending on like where you fall in the scale, a certain number of each container per day. So this has like, this recipe for example is half of a green, a red, and a teaspoon. So it's just really easy because you can just flip through and you know that it fits within the 21-day fix. Just some of them are like higher in carbs, like it would be all of your carbs in a day for the chocolate chip cookies, which like I don't want to waste all my carbs on like a tiny chocolate chip cookie. So you definitely have to like look at them, but there are some recipes that we have tried that are really good. Sloppy Joe's is one, which like you don't really think that you can have Sloppy Joe's on a diet, but some of them, like, so Sloppy Joe's for example, like I'm a vegetarian, I eat fish, but so we just use like the vegetarian ground beef for it. We just like swap it out. So there aren't a ton of vegetarian recipes in this, but with like fake meats you can kind of make it work. But it's just nice to have options, and there are a ton on Pinterest as well, but it's good to have. And if you're on the 21-day fix and are struggling to find things to eat, I would definitely recommend picking this up. But if you're doing the 21-day fix, buy this at the same time as you buy the containers, because it's cheaper, because when you buy it separately it's more expensive. So next is beauty, and I have my beauty favorites. So first is the Clump Crusher mascara from CoverGirl. This is the waterproof one in black, but oh my goodness, it's like a game changer. Like I put it on and I was like, this is insane. It makes my eyelashes so long and they look so good that I am in love. So it has, the brush is a little bit curved, but oh, man, I love it. I've been trying like the different CoverGirl ones. So I tried the pink one, which is like Bloom, and then the purple one, and now the green one. I think this might be my favorite. And I don't really think that you need to spend a ton of money on mascara. So that is probably my new go-to. And then next I wanted to talk about the sunscreen that I use after the vitamin C Drunk Elephant, the C Firma Day Serum. If you want to know more about Drunk Elephant and kind of like my opinion on it as a skincare line, I will put a card up there for you because I did a whole video just about that. But this is the sunscreen that I bought after using the Drunk Elephant one. So it's the Garnier Umbrella Face Ultralight Cream sunscreen, and it's 60 SPF. It's very thin and goes on really nicely, and I like putting it under my makeup. I feel like it does a really good job. I went to the beach at the beginning of August, and for once my face didn't get burnt, which I'm pretty bad about that. Everywhere else got burnt after reapplying, but my face was good to go. So it definitely does a good job, and I like it better than the Drunk Elephant one actually, so I would definitely repurchase that again. And you just need a little bit and just put it under my makeup and I don't even feel it, so it's very nice. And then last in the beauty category is probably my favorite Drunk Elephant product, the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. So this is a full-size one. I put this on after the sunscreen to finish off before I put my makeup on, and it's just a really light gel, like a moisturizing, hydrating gel. I didn't think that I would like that. Like I was like, hydrating gel, like that kind of sounds like I don't really need that. But when I bought like the littles, it was the first one I ran out of, and I was actually like sad that I didn't have it anymore, so I knew it was time to purchase the full-size one. But it's really nice and light, and I think it does a really nice job. My skin isn't dry, and it sits really nicely under the makeup. That I would definitely recommend it. And last but not least, I found a new YouTuber this month. So I kind of, like, I subscribe, you can see all my subscriptions, but I watch like the same people, and sometimes I kind of will like watch one person more or another person more, and I kind of just was like, I feel like I want to find a new like vlogger, just find something new. And I was just scrolling through like the homepage on the YouTube app, and I came across Blair Lamb. I don't remember. I think it was just a random vlog that was the first video I watched, but I've watched a bunch since. So she and her husband live in Texas, and she has an Etsy shop and a blog and all of these things. And after I watched the random vlog, I found Disney Cruise Line videos that they went on a cruise this year, and it was really interesting to see the perspective of a couple without kids, just to see like the different things that are available just for adults on Disney Cruise Line, which you don't really see a lot. But it got me thinking, and I would love to do a Disney cruise, potentially before kids, but we'll see if that will happen. But she seems really nice and really down to earth, and I definitely enjoy her videos, and she loves Disney, so I'm happy, and I will definitely continue to watch her videos for a long time to come. And also I like admire that she has a blog too, because it's kind of hard to balance both of them, and I kind of like watching people who are doing what I'm doing. Not that I'm nearly as successful as she is, but just balancing the blog and the YouTube channel. And she has an Etsy store as well, and I work full-time, and you know, it's just kind of nice to see someone that's doing the same things as you, although I am on a much smaller scale. But I would definitely recommend checking her out if you haven't heard of her. But that is it for my August favorites for 2018. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know what you were up to, or a product that you loved in August. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.